Hello and welcome to yet another wonderful video chat from God is a Geek. I'm joined today by Mr. Adam Cook. How are you,
Hello.
mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You?
Good. Yeah, wonderful. More excited to know that we are going to be talking about Super Mario Party Jamboree, which is obviously new Super Mario Party, always good fun. I'm keen to know how. I know it's a preview. It's just a preview. It's not a review, so we've not seen the full game. But from what you've played, how does it differ to the last?
So it feels a bit like they've thrown the kitchen sink at it. Like they were keen to stress how it's the third Super Mario Party game on Switch, and it's the biggest. Like there's the biggest roster of characters, the biggest amount of mini games. There's some new, some old. There's loads of modes which we'll get into. It's one of those weird things because in terms of the kind of core game, like where you hit the boards and you do the mini games and that, it's very much Super Mario Party. There is something, I think it's new. They've all started to bleed into one, but you can get a companion on your journey round now. But it's kind of, in the spirit of Mario Party, it's never what it seems. Like basically, you get on the. It was who was it? Was it Daisy? I can't remember. He'll probably be in the video if you're watching this. But it was that character, and you get to her. And you think, oh, great, I win. Because basically by getting a companion, or I don't know if they're different, but for that companion, you get like double. So you might get 2 stars when you get a star, or you might get, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But in true Mario Party style, you get there and it's like, hey, well done, you've got a companion. Let's do a mini game to see who wins her. It's like, whoa, I got there. It wasn't me, in fact. But like you do, like it then goes into this weird, almost Fall Guys, like It's 4 mini games that all feel very Fall Guys to me, like running on moving platforms and stuff like that. And the person who got to her gets like an advantage. Like you have to collect these red coins, and they get they get a handicap essentially, like of plus whatever to start with. But you can actually apparently steal the companion off them later anyway. So it's true Mario Party style. It's not fair.
No.
So they've added a lot, I feel, a lot new. And a lot of it is kind of un-Mario Party. So the daily challenge is exactly as it sounds. You do like mini games, and they're sort of themed. Like the mini games will be food themed or something like that. The 2 modes I'll talk the most about are the 2 online modes they've added for this game. And one of them's called Koopathon, and that really interested me because it's 20-player online. And we got to play it, and it starts off as you're all on like it almost looks like a Mario Kart course, right? And that then suddenly goes to the side in like a third or a fourth or a fifth, whatever, just a small section of the screen, and you do party games on the main part of the screen, and how you do makes you race around the course quicker. And then it goes to the next mini game and so on, and so like it's like it's a really interesting. Kind of cool. That was fun. It was a lot of fun having 20 people from around the world and in the room, all sort of doing. The mini games seemed more simple than the other ones, but I don't know if they're random. So it could just be that they randomly were more simple ones because there are motion controlled mini games and there are controller controlled mini games. It's like I say, it's big. It's everything. It's everything all at once. The other mode, like. I don't know. It's called Bowser Kaboom Squad, and I don't know what they're smoking, quite honestly. This mode starts, again, it's online, you're all running around this map with a giant... They called it like the bad guy version of Bowser, which I found interesting, because like, well, he is I suppose he isn't anymore, is he? He's kind of misunderstood. But it's the bad version of Bowser, and he's running around in this giant form, just smashing everyone. And these boxes, these crates appear, and you have to run up them and hammer the buttons all together, all of you doing it, like just smashing into this thing. And when you break the crate, bombs come out. You pick the bomb up one at a time, each individually carrying one, run back to the cannon, and you fill the cannon up, and it fires at Bowser.
Right.
And then eventually you do mini-games. And it's just like, you're running around trying to get to these crates, and like... Bowser, it will suddenly go, Bowser's targeting you, and there's like a target on you, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm running away now because he come down and they splat you. But it's just, it does feel, like I say, the kitchen sink. Jamboree feels like the kitchen sink of, I'm sure that I think there's stuff that we didn't see. There's a lot here, there's loads of modes. The party board, I only got to play one of the actual main boards. It was like there was a wiggler in the middle, and you could, like, if you get on the wiggler, then people can move the wiggler with the activity spots, and suddenly you're about to go and get the star. Suddenly the wiggler's moved around in a circle, and now you're going to get off, not where you wanted to get off.
Yeah.
So it's the actual main. It's really weird. Like, I came away from this going, that is what it is. Mario Party, the boards, they're very much what you'd expect. But these other modes, I just came away thinking these could catch on. Like the Koopathon is really interesting because you just click a button and suddenly you're in a 20-person race, I suppose, but doing mini games, and it's just simple enough to pick up and do.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just thought that they seemed really smart, and they just seemed really smart. Like, every mode I played was like, these all seem like clever and interesting additions, and
are the games like the boards still just 4-player, or can you play the boards online?
No, you can play them online as well. Yeah, I didn't get to do that, obviously, but it was just 4-player offline. We did, but they said you can. Yeah, you can play them online. Most of the game seems to be online now as well. So, yeah, it's just. I'm again. What I would say, I guess, is that I don't think it's going to change anyone's mind. And I feel like I say this every time a Mario Party game comes out. You either like them or you don't. And if you don't, the other modes are different enough that they aren't that, because the board game modes will still take you ages to do. They just do. Even like a 10-turn one or whatever takes ages. They just do. You still roll the dice individually that move around the board, whereas you think, could you perhaps have it so that you're all like, 4 players are on the screen and you're all rolling the dice at the same time. It is what it is. I don't think the game is going to suddenly make people go, I'm going to give this series a try. Like, if you've tried it and you just really don't like it, and I totally understand and appreciate that people do feel that way about the Mario Party series. I happen to really enjoy it. I think it's a fun game to play, and I think it's kind of one of those that like gives you everyone. It reminds me of the sort of Wii era where anyone can play. There's no real barrier. Like, especially if you're playing like a motion game, like I played one where you have to hammer nails in. Anyone can. Most people can do that. And well, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'd like to. I need some more time with it, obviously, on my own, in my own sort of surroundings and with people I know here. But I'm quietly impressed that they've added. Let's say they say it's the biggest one yet, and it feels that way. So
it just seems like the series is good fun. It just seems like more of the same with some added bits. But if you love the series, you're gonna probably get this one because it's just great fun.
Yeah, I'm quite optimistic about how this is going to turn out.
Brilliant. Well, you can read more of our thoughts on godisageek.com. If you want to just smash the subscribe button, click the like button, keep up to date with all the God is a Geek videos. Follow our Patreon, patreon.com/godisageek. Give us as little as $1 a month to get exclusive content, early access to videos and stuff, and a great community on Discord as well. Adam, thank you very much for joining me and talking about this.
Cheers.
And everyone take care, and we'll speak to you next time. Bye-bye.